Hello, good afternoon, Alexander. Good afternoon, Orin. สวัสดีครับกุ้งกิ้ง
Hello, good afternoon, good evening.
Good afternoon, Russian. Good
It's
evening.
evening.
Good afternoon.
PM.
Yeah, this is good evening for Thailand.
For you, it's evening here as
It's
well.
about 6, right? It's about 6
p.m.
Yeah.
p.m. For
In
us, it's evening already.
Yeah. And Orin, what time is it in Bangladesh?
Yeah, it's about 7:03 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, let I check Teacher John if he is ready. Teacher John. John Brown. Okay, ready. Up. Okay, while waiting, Orin, let's introduce yourself to teacher Alexander.
Okay, so thanks for giving me the chance for introducing myself. My name is Oren and I'm from Bangladesh, Dhaka to be more exact.
Yeah, thank you. Kung King, a new member
Dhaka,
from
the capital of
Thailand.
Bangladesh. And I'm 12 years. I'm a student. That's all. Thank you.
กุ้งกิ้งหนูหมุนจอหน่อยลูก we couldn't hear your sound. กุ้งกิ้ง กุ้งกิ้งไม่ได้ยินเสียงแล้วลูก สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีลูก Okay, Teacher John is coming. Let's welcome Teacher John from England, Kent, England. Hi, Teacher John. Good afternoon, England. Good afternoon, Teacher John. Can you hear me? What's wrong on his side? Cung Kính ได้ยินเสียงหรือเปล่าลูกกุ้งกิ้งหนูได้ยินเสียงไหม Actually, Teacher John Brown is here, but why we cannot connect? No sound, no picture. Alexandra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. How about Teacher John? Yeah, he is here. He is here 5 minutes ago.
Join my original net.
Or it's technical problem. I don't know. Last time when our speaker from England, we faced the same problem. It never happened because John Brown is a professional. He's an e-teacher. Okay, send message to him. What's happening? Hi, Teacher Brown.
Hi, hello.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Hi.
Sorry, I haven't used Zoom for a long time, and I couldn't work out how to connect my microphone and camera, but I've done it now. So, hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Hi, Teacher John.
How are you keeping?
Yeah. Yeah. It is our pleasure
How
to have
you. Are you good? Are you good? Yes.
Yeah, very good, very good. Especially today, we have a special guest with us.
Oh, no, that's you. You're the special guest.
Yeah, that is the
Me.
day. The day of
And Alexandra. Yeah. Hi, Alexandra.
Yes.
Hello. This moment. Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you. About you?
Nice to see you here. Nice to see you.
I was invited to
Hey,
join this
everybody.
meeting.
Yeah. So what's happening then? What's happening? How have you been with your English? You've been keep training, keep training, keep learning.
Keep training, keep learning.
Yeah.
Yes, all the time. Yeah.
Speaking, just speak,
And
speak
speaking.
as much as possible.
As much as possible. I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say only one keyword is a lifelong learning.
That's true.
Okay, Teacher
Yeah.
John, I think it's time counting, so that we have only 30 minutes from now on. So that let us welcome Teacher John for offer to us your invaluable asset called time. So yeah, let's we get to the point. I will start with my first question. Yeah, before you're getting into the topic today. My question is what's obviously different among three terms of pronunciation, accent, intonation? Yeah, and which one is the most important in your in speaking English from your point of view? Yes, please, Mr. John Brown.
Okay. Well, intonation is just a way of expressing yourself. Okay. So, you know, when you're asking a question, usually intonation goes up, like, where are you going tonight? Where are you going tonight? So you listen to the intonation. But what's most important and is the foundation of English is sentence stress. Okay. So learning how to stress the important words in sentences makes it much easier. So yeah, intonation and sentence stress are very, very important. And the foundation, you know. So accent is more something that you will develop, whether you want to develop it or not. It depends on, you know, if you're listening to me, I'm English, I have a British accent, then if I'm teaching you, like with Alexandra, she speaks with a British accent. Okay, she's Russian. She's been with me a long time. Alexandra there. Okay, she's so her accent has developed. Now, a lot of people think that accent is something that you try to achieve. Okay, so but that's not true. Some people do, but if I was to take a sentence and help you to pronounce the words in the sentence as I do, so I'm teaching you the vowel sounds, you know, the consonant sounds, and how I actually pronounce a word in a sentence, one word. Okay, so if I was to say, put your coat on, it's cold today, you know, but I'm saying each word there, right? So I'm teaching you the pronunciation of each word. And when you put that together in a sentence, and then also learn about the connected speech and how we change the pronunciation of those words when we say them in a sentence, then your accent will sound the same as mine. If I teach you how to produce the same sounds I'm making, if you learn to produce the same sounds I'm making and then speaking sentences, then your accent will be similar to mine. And the only reason it's not the same, okay, it may be, if it's not, that means that you're not actually producing the same sound. So accent is not important, okay? Accent is a direct result of pronunciation. It's a direct result. So how your accent evolves or changes, you know, depends on your pronunciation. So pronunciation creates the accent, right? Okay. And yeah, so but intonation obviously is used to express yourself. So you know, you can use different intonation and different stressing different words, for instance, can carry a different meaning for the same sentence, you know. So yeah, that's the difference between the three. I think that pronunciation is important because if you learn to pronounce English clearly, okay, then you're going to understand native speakers more clearly, because you can hear the pronunciation and the changes in the way we speak. So, because when we actually speak in sentences, we don't, everything changes, the pronunciation changes, you know. We're using connected speech and weakened forms. That means words, okay, that don't carry meaning, function words, words that don't carry meaning in the dictionary. They just make up the grammar of the sentence. We change the pronunciation of them and we weaken them. We excuse me. Yeah, we weaken or make it less strong, the pronunciation of certain words. So so things change, you know. That's why if I was to speak like this, then I'm pronouncing every word as it is written in the dictionary. That's not how we speak. Okay, so okay, that's good pronunciation and you're pronouncing every word correctly. But when you put those words into a sentence, everything changes. That's why it's difficult for learners to understand English, native speakers, okay, because they're using a lot of the weakened forms. We're connecting sentences together and everything. So, you know.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, this, the key thing you just taught us is pronunciation, create accent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing it's make me think about the when you mentioned about the when we start practicing pronunciation, it is about a single word you are supposed to pronounce clearly. Yeah, if the best is like a native speaker, but by analogy, yeah, I would compare like a single word when you start practice singing. Yeah, you try to memorize the words. I mean, lyric, and you have to pronounce the words completely correct. But when on the other side, when you start sing a song, yeah, intonation, can I say that is quite similar to its melody?
Yeah. Yes, of course. That's right. You know, and like I said, the sentence stress, you know, you have word stress, then you have sentence stress. So sentence stress, we're only stressing the important words, but that can change. So if I was to say, you know, what can we do for dinner tonight? What can we do for dinner what can we do for dinner tonight? Meaning we. What can we do for dinner tonight? Or what can we do for dinner tonight? Not tomorrow, tonight. So, you know, you can, depending on where you want to stress particular words, can carry different meaning to the listener. With the same sentence. So yeah, intonation is important. Sentence stress is important because it allows you to actually get your message across, you know, what you really want to say, you know. So yeah, and remember, it's like music. Language is like music. So you can listen to the ups and downs of the music, and I'm stressing all the important sounds, and I've over exaggerated there, but you can see, because they're the sounds I want you to listen. They're the words I need you to understand. You know, the words in between. What can we do for dinner tonight? See, so what can we do for dinner tonight? Right? I can now, if I say that naturally, listen how it changes. Listen to the word for dinner. Listen. What can we do for dinner tonight? For. So I've changed the word for to f, right? This is This is how we naturally speak, and this is why it's so difficult sometimes for learners to, you know, understand what they're listening, because what did he say? Fur. What is fur? Or what can we do? Can. So I've changed the word can. What can we do? I said in natural English, I said, what can we do? Can. So this is how to learn to improve English, okay? And first, the best way to improve your speaking skills is to learn the vowel sounds, okay? So get the vowel sounds. The only way to do that, well, there are a few ways to do that, but a great way to do that is by minimal pairs. So using words, let me just, I have some written down here. So one moment, let me just get these words. So I could say, for instance, I could say pin, bin, tin, din, kin, chin, gin, fin, sin. They're all the only difference is one word, one sound in those words. They're all words, okay, but there's only one difference. So by keep repeating these and doing these exercises, all right, it's important to do exercises because training is a physical, speaking is a physical thing. And we have to develop the changes in the mouth and the muscles, and, you know, it has to be done in a easy way, okay? So it can be difficult or it can be easy. So, yeah, first you're learning to produce the sound. So that means by training, you have to train, you have to speak, repeat, shadow talk, you know, and yeah, and then it will all come together, but it's a physical thing. So unlike grammar, okay, you can learn grammar. You don't need to speak to learn grammar, but you need to speak to learn to speak physically, okay, you know.
Yeah, if
Yeah, it's very
yeah, if
Go
so,
on.
there may think that their intonation is something like about the emotional. When you express by intonation, that means you have to understand, you are gonna express your feeling, and you can go up, rise the sound up and down, depends on your emotion, your mentality.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, of course. And you know, to people, intonation is a natural thing. It happens naturally, depending on how you feel or what you want to say. So, sorry, intonation so much, because if somebody's feeling sad, you can hear it in the intonation. You can hear it because they're expressing their feelings. So, intonation to a large extent is natural. It's a natural, it happens naturally. You don't have to teach that so much, okay? You know, yeah, and there's many forms of intonation, of course, you know, dropping, it drops down, it rises up, it goes up and down, it goes down and up, and there's loads of different ways. But like I said, it's a natural thing, intonation. So however you want to, what message you want to get across, that's the intonation you'll use. You know, and you know, it doesn't matter where you're from or what nationality you speak, you still have that emotion when you're speaking, you know. So I don't really teach intonation too much, okay, because when, you know, if I'm reading a sentence and you're reading and you're listening and repeating, you're not just reading, you're not reading the sentence, you're listening. You can close your eyes. It's not about what you see, it's about what you hear. When we learn to speak as children, you know, we don't use our eyes, we use our ears, okay? We're not reading anything. So intonation just and expression is something that is acquired through, you learn that through training.
Yeah.
Training, listening, repeating, you know, Like I said, as a pronunciation tutor, there's only certain things you really need to do to improve English. There's only so many things you really need to do. Everything else you don't have to worry about. But you need to do this, you need to do the vowels, you need to learn how to produce consonant sounds that you don't have in your language. Not all the consonant sounds, just some of them, okay? And then you have to learn about sentence stress, because English is a time-stressed language, and intonation comes with that. And then you have to learn about connected speech, how we join words together, how. And the only reason we do this is just when we connect words together, okay? That's a natural, it just happens naturally, because when we move from one word to another word and we can connect it easy by speech, then it just happens, you know? If I was to say, I mean, we have intrusive consonant sounds. Like if I say go out, go out, go out, go out. Can you hear that w sound, right? That's called an intrusive consonant, and you don't really have to learn about that. You just need to be aware of it, okay? And then when you're speaking naturally at normal speed, that w sound will naturally occur because it's the transition between one sound and the next in the mouth, okay? So you're not trying to make this w sound. It just happens from oh, wow, okay? From the O to the ow. In between there's a w, and that's only the transition between the two sounds, okay? So you don't have to learn about that, it just happens naturally. And a lot of people, they teach this. There's no reason to teach this, because if you teach pronunciation correctly, then that will just happen. Okay, and that's what I do. I teach people how to improve their vowel sounds, and then the consonant sounds that they have difficulty with, depending on their language, and then the connected speech and the weakened forms, and you put it all together and you just understand, oh, okay, this is natural English, right? It's easy to speak. It's not just, I'm not trying to change people's accent. I'm trying to help, you know, as a pronunciation tutor, I don't necessarily try to change people's accents. That just happens anyway. I'm just helping them to speak more easily.
Yes.
And to understand more easily. That's all. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Teacher John Brown, may I ask you a silly question? When we come to accent, my silly question is, as you are from England, yeah, everything we listen to the British accent, very beautiful, but can you speak like American accent without any practicing? That is my silly question.
Yeah, I guess I can really. It's just about listening, and you know, we watch a lot of movies on TV. So in the UK, we kind of get the message and can speak like an American, no problem.
Yeah.
So it's no problem for me, because you know, I'm English, British, okay, and American is English, okay, so it's just the accent that's different, really. Okay, some other differences as well, but spelling and stuff. But
yeah, Teacher John Brown,
yeah.
I asked this question because even in Thailand, people have their own dialect. People from the southern dialects, northeastern, north dialect. But you know, I can justify the people where the people come from by their local accent. Yeah, I can judge the people from the south, even all of them speak Thai language. But the people, they got something like you taught me last time. It's related to how you said it, like muscle memory. Muscle memory, they have their big influence in pronunciation and new language. That is my understanding.
Yeah. Yeah, muscle memory, obviously. That's why I train people to speak. You know, you have to train the muscle memory so that when it's a natural thing to happen, okay, so then it becomes natural. If you train the muscle memory, then it becomes natural to produce that sound. It's easy, right? Okay, ask Alexandra. Alexandra has to train. She's had to train to change the sounds she's making, and that's all she's done. You know, she's changed the sounds, and so when she puts all the sounds together, it sounds British English, not American English, you know, because obviously the muscle memory she has developed creates a British accent. So, you know, it's not that you're training the accent, you're just training the sounds, and that produces the accent. Yeah. Okay. So, as I said, your accent is a direct result of your pronunciation. So however you pronounce words creates your accent, right? Okay, because if I was to teach you how to pronounce one word, okay, so tonight. Okay, so first we have t. Okay, so we have two sounds, t, n, I, t, 5 sounds in one word. So you have to think, make this sound, make this sound, n, okay, I is a diphthong, double vowel sound, I, t. Again, put them together, tonight. Okay, that's it. Now, if I was to train you to pronounce exactly n, I, t, and then you learn to do that and you develop the muscle memory, then you said the whole word, you put all those sounds together, you will say it in the same accent as I say it in, because you're producing exactly the same sounds. Okay, but that's just one word, and then you have another word, and now, okay, things change because we have elision. You know, I could say, I like the red car. I like the red car. I like the red, red. I like the red car. See? So now we're taking away sounds because we only do this so that it's easier to speak, okay? And that's what it's all about. It's just to make it easier for you to speak, and with articulation, you know, how to go from one sound to another sound easily. That is what a pronunciation tutor actually does. Okay, that's what we do. We just make it easy for people to speak. It's called in phonetics, we call it speaking with maximal economy. Maximal economy. That means making it easy to speak. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. So when people train English with me, when I teach people, I don't teach them, I train them. Okay. Very important difference. You know, you get the understanding. Oh, these are weakened forms. Oh, okay. Now I can see. This is connected speech. Now I can see. You understand all of this. Now you speak, and you can hear when I'm saying f instead of for, or can instead of can, or them instead of them. You can hear because I've introduced you to that, you know, and then now you can hear it, then you can easily start to copy. You see, I didn't say to copy, I said to copy. Why did I say to copy? Why didn't I say to copy? Because it's harder to say to copy than to copy. It's all about making it easier. And that's why we actually use connected speech. Okay, it's just so it's easier to speak. You know, no other reason, just for this.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Unfortunately, teacher John Brown is have only 4 minutes left. Yeah,
Oh,
I love to listen from you. There, it said that about schwa. Schwa is a unstressed consonant sound. Yeah, it said that is more important to become better in speaking. Please mention a bit about this.
okay, quickly, schwa is the main vowel in an unstressed syllable. So, tonight, tonight, no, tonight, because night is stressed. Tonight, the second syllable is stressed in tonight. So the vowel in to is reduced to t, and that sound is schwa. Okay, again, teacher people, again, it just makes it easier for us to actually say, to speak. Sorry, it just makes it easier to speak. So schwa is the most used vowel in the English language. Okay, it's the most used vowel. We use it to weaken forms, and we use it in words. Okay, in unstressed syllables. That's it, and it's just to make it easier to speak. That's why we do it. You know, there's no other reason. It's just to make it easier to speak. Okay, and express. But does anyone want to say anything? Any questions before we go? But I don't think we have much time, do we?
Okay, I give you 1 minute. Alexander, share something as a student of teacher John Brown. 1 minute.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, nice to see you here. Yes, that's true. I would say, yeah. When I teach my students, okay, I would say teach, not train, because obviously when I help people with the spoken English, I always try to say the same things to them, because obviously it's important to have, I don't know, to express yourself, how to speak naturally, more clearly, in order to be understood by people.
Yeah. And that's it. That's it, Alexandra. That's all we do, right? We just make it easier for people to actually communicate. You know, it's simple. Sounds boring, really, but it's quite exciting when it happens.
Yeah, it sounds boring,
Yeah.
but it's useful. No.
Useful and helpful, yeah, and helps us to be understood, and we can understand more easily. So, but yeah, you've done a very good job, Alexandra. Thanks for coming today. We don't have much time left.
I was inviting you to join today.
Yes. Now we come to
Okay.
the last minute. So I would say thank you very much. It's highly appreciated for give you your invaluable asset. It's called time. And today I would leave with the last question is to be good at English speaking. Let's get our ears trained and stop.
Yes. Train, you use your ears, not your eyes so much. Okay, ears.
Yeah.
And just imitate, like copy, mimic.
Yeah.
Like music. Oh, like music. I like music. I'm listening to everything. You know, not just the words.
Everything. Okay, we have the two. We have 3 types. So we will say goodbye by our traditional greeting. Goodbye. สวัสดีครับทุกคนสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ Teacher John Brown. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I see you later. See you later.
See you later.
Another time we can do this again. That would be nice. It'll be nice if we can do it again. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
สวัสดีค่ะสวยๆ